So let's talk about the Tate effect. What does his rise really tell us about masculinity today? I'm so curious to hear what your ideas are.
That we're lost. I don't know too much about Tate. I just know he got really popular with young men. And there's a good reason why. He demonstrated a side of masculinity that was, for a long time, not okay. That's what we've been told by the majority of our brainwashers. And he kind of threw that in the face. And he was like, no, I'm going to be a bad guy. He's going to be a villain. And the villain is always the most interesting character in this superhero story. He's always got a bone to pick. He's always got something that's pissing him off. And he's not satisfied with just saving people or saving the day. He wants to fuck shit up. And he's got a big mission in mind, like Gru when he wants to steal the moon in Incredible Me. He's kind of a Gru. Tate is kind of a Gru in that he's disgruntled with the way shit is, and he's talented. He can build a rocket ship, and he's charismatic. So he's going to enroll you in trying to take over the world like a villain. And it's exciting to follow a villain, especially a villain with charisma, right? That you can get behind. The problem with the villain, though, although he'll take you for a ride, and again, like the men that follow Tate, and I'm making broad statements here, but they're exercising their effeminacy in that they're chasing a thrill the same way women want men that give them a thrill. The boys that are watching him, they're getting a thrill by his language and the things he does and the things that he says. And they feel like a bad boy when they watch him because he's a villain. He's doing the opposite than the world says, and he's got a mission. And so he's compelling. And so they want to follow him. But just like Gru and all the other bad guys who try to take over the world with a chip on their shoulder, it's their very lack of virtue that sees them lose at the end. In the end, it's why were you doing this all that time? Like you're a brilliant genius, you're a genius superhero or supervillain. How would they say, like, you know, like a genius supervillain? Like these guys are really smart. They're usually smarter than the good guys. And you use that as a weapon, and you use your charisma as a weapon to get back at the bad guys. I think Tate would call it the Matrix. Get back at the bad guys, get back at the Matrix. But out of that sentiment, at some point, you're going to have to confront the wounds that have caused you to go on that journey.